Meta Platforms, ticker META, their CEO Mark Zuckerberg said that the U.S. should not block Chinese AI models to gain a competitive edge, warning that regulations pushed by leading American AI labs could stifle domestic competition. In an interview with the Financial Times on Tuesday, Zuckerberg said banning advanced Chinese AI models in the U.S. would not be an, quote, effective solution, end quote, despite Washington's push to target Chinese AI labs over alleged intellectual property theft. He argued that restricting the most advanced AI models is the wrong approach to cybersecurity, saying they can help companies detect and fix vulnerabilities. Citing a recent incident in which an OpenAI model escaped human control and hacked a startup named Hugging Face, he said restricted access forced the affected company to rely on open source models to patch the breach. The Meta CEO also opposed an AI chip export ban, arguing U.S. companies should systemically remove bottlenecks and barriers to better compete with China in the AI race. Zuckerberg also said peer review or vetting of new AI models could benefit the industry if implemented thoughtfully, but cautioned that leading AI companies should not wield excessive influence over the process. Quote, "There's always this question of regulatory capture if you have a set of businesses that have their own interests that are doing peer review," end quote. Does that remind you of anything else? Asking for a friend. The Meta chief reaffirmed his vision of AI for everyone in an op-ed in the Wall Street Journal on Tuesday, advocating for open source AI models that users can customize and run on their own hardware. Quote, "I propose a philosophy based on individual empowerment as the source of prosperity, invention as the primary purpose of superintelligence, and balance of power as the foundation of safety," end quote. He also warned against AI becoming centralized in the hands of a few powerful companies. Quote, "If superintelligence is widely distributed, then I believe we will see more jobs in the future, not fewer," end quote. Now, again, this is from Zuckerberg, and he added that superintelligence can be a game changer for the economy and entrepreneurship. Microsoft CEO, again, Microsoft ticker MSFT, their CEO Satya Nadella backed Zuckerberg's vision. Quote, "Establishing a frontier ecosystem that empowers people and orgs everywhere is what we collectively need to build together," end quote. And he wrote that on X. The launch of Moonshot AI's open weight Kimi K3 intensified concerns in Washington and Silicon Valley that China is narrowing the AI gap with the US. As China prioritizes low-cost OpenAI models, policymakers worry American companies could increasingly adopt them over more expensive U.S.-developed alternatives, although I will take the other side on that. On Tuesday, NVIDIA, ticker NVDA, CEO Jensen Huang met with Senator Mark Warner, a Democrat from Virginia, and the vice chair of the Select Committee on Intelligence to discuss AI's impact on jobs, national security, and data centers, while advocating for open source AI models. That was reported by The Hill. Warner said Huang made a compelling case, adding that the rapid rise of open source AI, including Chinese models like Kimi, has made it increasingly difficult to envision a future dominated by only closed source systems, though he's still weighing the issue. Huang, in his first ever post on X, congratulations, argued that the world, quote, "needs both frontier closed models and frontier open models," end quote. And according to the Financial Times, and Zuckerberg on Tuesday joined the intensifying debate in Washington over how the U.S. should regulate AI companies and respond to growing competitions from China. So what is this all going to mean in the long run? You folks are going to have to tell me what you think. Do you want a closed system? Do you want to be able to run your own model locally on your own hardware? Do you even have hardware that can support it? Is the performance going to be good, bad, or worse to what we're already used to seeing? A lot of questions that still need to be answered here. But I will say my takeaway from this is that I actually think this is all good. I actually think these discussions about open source versus closed source and all of these different models competing for usage time and token usage and all of that, I think that's good. I think ultimately, the more that you do that, the better off the end product is actually going to be for the consumer. That means hopefully higher productivity and more people able to kind of use the benefits of some of these AIs rather than just asking it about what board game they should play or make up a trivia quiz or something like that. I suspect that this competition, I suspect that exploring all avenues will actually just better the end product. And maybe we don't even see benefit for years down the road. But still, let them go. Let them discuss all of this. Let's come up with the best possible solution. Let's be open to different solutions. I think that's a good idea.